Good evening. It is Wine and FaceTime. It is actually season 3, episode 5. We're talking about 5 ways to find a job in 2024. So if you know, you know. I'll be right back with you guys. Hello. So thank you guys for popping in. I want to just tell you guys a really quick little story. Before I get into my little story, I definitely want to make sure you guys say, "Hey, I looked at you guys. I saw it." Shout out to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Please make sure you hit a like and subscribe on this video. Thank you guys so much for the love. I appreciate it. It is the NY Grapevine channel, and it is season 3 of Wine and FaceTime. And tonight I'm talking about five ways you can find a job in 2024. It's a lot. Welcome everybody to the show. Just out here doing my thing. Shout out to Uncommon Sense with Jose and the Grown. Thank you for popping through. I really appreciate you coming through. Happy weekend. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. There it goes at the bottom of the screen at NYGRAPEVINE. And again, this is season 3 of Wine and FaceTime. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I have a whole bunch of new subscribers, and you guys just really came out of nowhere, and I appreciate it. I love it. Like, I'm just so grateful for it. I am not even complaining, not even a little bit. So thank you guys. Take a picture, stop this video, pause this video, make sure you subscribe right there. NY Grapevine. So getting right into it. So not for nothing. It's been a good 7 months for me, and life happens. Check this out.
It was definitely a lot, but chime in, tap in. I'll give you more tea.
So one of the first things I want to talk about today is, there are definitely ways you can do things to make things easier. Find yourself a recruiter. If you find yourself a recruiter, you'll find somebody who can take a look at your resume. They give you tips on what you should do, what you should not do. They can send you to job fairs and online virtual functions and set you up with positions probably at the agency they work at or somewhere else. It can be very, very influential to you. So definitely find yourself a recruiter. Definitely see in your neighborhood if there's a nonprofit or for-profit or a community-based organization or city agency organization or private federal organization agency that has some type of recruitments regularly, monthly, yearly, something you can sign up for on Eventbrite, and that will definitely help you out. I had the advantage of taking advantage of getting a recruiter recently, and it was definitely what landed me to getting back out there in a row. So find yourself a recruiter. I promise you it will work its magic. The next thing I want to tell you guys, if you don't feel like the recruiter thing is really your thing, you may feel a little bit uncomfortable with it. You're like, that's not really what I want to do. I don't think so. I will definitely tell you to join LinkedIn and keep your profile updated on LinkedIn. Stay on LinkedIn, keep your profile updated. This is my LinkedIn. If you have not have LinkedIn, definitely sign up for a LinkedIn. Keep it updated. Put all your job information up there, your current job, your last job, high school education, volunteer education, anything that shows skills and working experience and, school education or any kind of things you've learned, in a different environment that you can use transferably or you currently use to this day. Definitely put all that up there. Put a nice professional photo up there of you, nice headshot, no bikini shots, no gang shots, no homie shots, no sexy female shots, a nice professional clean cut, passport style photo of yourself, decent smile, showing a good representation of yourself. And like Facebook, you can connect with people you worked at prior jobs. We connect with people you worked at prior jobs. You can see and hear about opportunities coming in with these jobs you work with prior and an affiliate, partnerships, who may have opportunities. So it's a great way to network. LinkedIn. It's a great way to network and find people that you used to work with, that maybe you may share information about recruitment. And it's also ways to connect to find out who the recruiter is from these prior jobs and see what they're posting, what they're putting out there. Most job employers are on LinkedIn promoting the jobs that are coming out, the open houses that are coming out, the specific job titles, descriptions, what the requirements are for the job, where the location for the job, all of that stuff is definitely on LinkedIn. So if you don't have one, definitely get you a LinkedIn. And if you can afford it, upgrade to the premium account where you can actually see who is viewing you. Again, LinkedIn is a professional website to promote your resume and what you've done in the past. And when you promote your resume and show what you're doing, whether you're taking certificate courses or training courses, people will start to look at your LinkedIn profile to see what your resume looks like. And it's a great way to promote what you've done before someone has met you. And you can definitely have, a good way for people to, get to know you based off of your resume that they're getting in their web portal or their email box from a job you may have applied to. So definitely take advantage of that. The next thing I want to talk about is actually, once you create your LinkedIn account, definitely take advantage of the DM in LinkedIn. If you're applying for jobs and you see that the job has a LinkedIn profile, follow the HR on LinkedIn. Send a message to the HR um, recruiter on LinkedIn once you follow them, and make sure you send a nice professional greeting, pretty much expressing how you recently applied to a position at this specific company, agency, organization, and that gives the recruiter a very high chance of actually looking for your resume, cover letter, job vacancy, position, and saying, okay, this is this person right here in front of me, and I have a whole list of their entire job experience, volunteer experience, school experience, education skills, and everything right here on LinkedIn and a full profile. And that can actually help you get the job. I learned a lot of this during the 7 months I was unemployed, and I found this information on TikTok. I found it on Pinterest. I found it on the internet. I found it on various websites and portals and various domains, and I feel like it's definitely a factor. It's definitely a positive thing you can do, and I've definitely done it. And I've definitely had, engaging opportunities, including the one I'm with right now, as using this same resource and tool. So the next thing I want to talk about is looking for staffing agency or temporary agencies. So staffing agency and temporary agencies, can get you a great amount of money. They may not come with benefits. They may come with benefits, but it's a great way to get you back into, making a good amount of money. Getting into the job force in a way that you can maneuver and be able to check out internal jobs while you're working for a job as a contract worker, and they can be very helpful and resourceful to you if you're a good worker and you're productive and you're learning and catching on and you're training good and everything's going good. You have the opportunities to become permanent in these positions sometimes if you're a temporary employee, and there are a lot of opportunities like that, and I've definitely had these opportunities at various points of my life to be a temporary employee in various industries such as the healthcare industry, such as the city industry and various other industries as well. So definitely try take advantage of doing this. Apply to a temp agency, look online, Google in your area, your city, state, town, country, temporary agencies, staffing agencies in your area, because you can definitely get a role with these people. And again, sometimes these people are at open house functions as well, online job fairs as well. So if you're really hustling and bustling, you're really trying to get back to work and get into the job force, these 5 things can definitely help you. So again, from the beginning back down to the end, not necessarily in a specific order. Find your recruiter. A recruiter can help look at your resume, give you tips and tricks on where to apply, help get your resume updated for you to make sure you have the best working skills and assets displayed on your resume to make recruiters pick up your resume, especially in this AI tech savvy world where HR companies are now requiring electronic bots to actually scan resumes and cover letters. So definitely take advantage of finding your recruiter. After you find your recruiter, again, be sure, if you do not have one right now, be sure to get you a LinkedIn profile. Keep it updated as possible, as much as possible. All of your job experiences, certifications, skills, schools you went to, and all of your experience ever. It will really help you. And again, if you're on LinkedIn, definitely take advantage of DMing, sending a message to the HR manager of the job you're applying to if they have a LinkedIn. It will definitely help you because it'll actually put your application and your LinkedIn profile in front of that HR recruiter in real time, and they can actually connect with you in a conversation before you get an interview or a call back regarding the position you applied for. So definitely take advantage of that. Outside of that, the next thing I said again, that was the DM, send a DM once you got that LinkedIn profile. After that, again, do not sleep on the temp agency. The temp agency pay great money. I've had a few temp agency positions in my life, and they pay really good money. Sometimes they do offer benefits, sometimes they don't offer benefits, but it's definitely worth the while. So take advantage if you can actually get the opportunity, because you can always apply from within the company you're working for once you're working there as a temporary employee, and have other advantages and opportunities, if you're ambitious and motivated to do just that. So again, it's a lot. If you guys know, again, here's my little video.
It was definitely a lot, but chime in, tap in. I'll give you more tea.
It was definitely about a 7 month stretch of me not working, and it was like there was many applications I was putting in, many resumes I was putting in, many people I was talking to, many job interviews I was going to, maybe online, many online fairs I was attending, trying to find the right opportunity, and it just seemed like all the doors were closing, nothing was working for me, nothing was giving me the break I wanted. I was getting interviews, but not getting the opportunities I wanted, not getting the salary I wanted, and it came to the point where I became desperate enough to just say, I'll take whatever calls me first. And when opportunity of whatever called me first came, it's like, okay, you don't really want the first thing's gonna call you. So again, there's so many things you can do. You can have the word of mouth connection. We all know friends and family members that needs a job. So we have the word of mouth option. You have the option of looking at job fairs and open houses, whether it's virtually or in person. You have the option of going online and looking at websites specifically. So if you want to work for Johnson& Johnson, go into Johnson& Johnson's website. You want to work for Pfizer, go into Pfizer's website. You want to work for Twitter, go into Twitter's website. So you definitely have those, options as well. And then there's social media. There's LinkedIn. I just spoke about LinkedIn just now. LinkedIn is a great resource and tool, and they have a lot of jobs and information and ways to network with people to, let you know what's coming up soon, what they may be looking for as far as the companies, the values, the core beliefs, opportunities, celebrations. Good evening, Irby. Thank you for coming in. Happy weekend. Um, Again, you have social media again, LinkedIn, Idealist, TikTok, Instagram. I've seen a ton of jobs on Instagram. I've seen a ton of jobs on LinkedIn. I'm just getting on Idealist right now, but there are many online job portals. You guys can look for jobs, and they can be things doing freelance work. It don't necessarily have to be, a skilled trade, but you can find skilled trades such as nursing, teaching, all types of things. Just actually being on your own social media profile. You'll see ads popping up for different positions. Outside of that, again, do not sleep on the temp agencies. The temp agencies got roles in different, industries from healthcare to government to city to federal to state. There are a lot of opportunities. Thank you, Jose. I really appreciate you sharing the stream right now. Want to send a moment to the chat to shout you out, guys. Shout out to our comments to both Dana Grown. Shout out to Irby Fatal. Shout out to the unique viewers. Shout out to the returning viewers. Shout out to the cloud watchers. Thank you guys for showing me love on this channel. Thank you guys for allowing me to get to 110 subscribers. I'm like, wow. Yeah, I'm just like wow because I'm rarely on this channel and I'm trying to be better with that, bringing wine and FaceTime here. But tonight's conversation again is about how to get the job in 2024. I told you guys 5 things that I felt that were great resources and tools to help you get the job in 2024. So just to recap once more, it is pretty much, creating a LinkedIn account. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, create yourself a LinkedIn account, and as you apply to jobs, look to see if these jobs have LinkedIn. If these jobs have LinkedIn, go to the search for these job companies in the search bar and actually follow and send a message to the recruiters of these profiles of these companies and inquire about the status of your resume, but say it in a way as far as I'm inquiring, I just applied to this job, not sounding like a threat, but introducing yourself, so they can take a chance to look at your LinkedIn profile and match your profile to the resume paper they're going to look at for the position you applied to. Definitely take advantage of that. Again, keep your profile updated if you're taking certificate courses, trainings, if you're volunteering, if you're doing, entrepreneurship work, any kind of skill or trade or experience that you can add to show what you can do on the job, off the job, that can lend itself transferably to a job is definitely something you want to actually have on your LinkedIn profile. Again, LinkedIn is a professional career website for people to connect with people they worked with in the past, who they may want to work with in the future, whether it's volunteer, education, personal job experiences, friends, family. It's a professional environment. It's not an environment for, risque things such as booty shots and people getting drunk and, outrageous, scandalous, schemish things. It's a professional environment, to build a network, to show people who you have connections with over time. Now, moving on. The next you can also do is send follow-up emails. Send follow-up emails to human resources after you have an interview. So if you interview with a company via Zoom or MS Teams or virtually or in person, and it's been 1 week already and you haven't heard anything back, feel free to send a follow-up email to the HR person, or if you got business cards in the interview, which you should always ask for, send follow-up emails to the people who you had interviews with after you've interviewed with them to let them know that you're still interested in the job. There are templates you can use. I'll tag the last video I did regarding ChatGPT in this video, but there are templates you can use to help you construct letters to say thank you, letters to create new resumes, letters to create new cover letters. There are all kind of templates and AI resources and tools to help you say things you can't probably say the way you want to say it. And definitely send follow-up emails to the recruiter, HR, whoever you can actually have a physical contact for, and an email address, and let them know you enjoyed the interview. You look forward to working with the agency or the company or the organization. Brush up on, some of your strengths and skills in that email, and let them know how to contact you, and just share some memorable moments from that interview you had that was engaging or laughable or interesting, or something that was really worthwhile mentioning that they all remember, and send that email. And after the first email, feel free to send another email within a week or two. Good evening, Third World Columbia. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate the love and support over there. Um, Moving along, again, after the second or third email, after you have the interview and you didn't hear it back, after the second or third interview, you don't hear nothing back, it's a good chance to stop. You can definitely stop. Thank you for popping in, Third World Columbian. I definitely went to your channel and I didn't see you live, so I was like, okay, maybe we're not going live this weekend. I was definitely looking. We're gonna definitely, throw my usual like and subscribe and support, a few comments in the chat, but I did not see you live at the time. And again, the temp agencies, guys, do not sleep on the temp agencies. The temp agencies can be really dope. Again, some of them come with, medical, dental, vision, disability. Some of them come with nothing. Some of them pay an extremely high rate because they don't offer any incentives or anything like that. Some of them pay, not so good depending on the reputation of the company and the firm. Some of them may want drug tests. Some of them may not want drug tests. So it varies. Every company's gonna want something different. Some of them do background checks, some of them don't. So it really depends on who the company is and where they're established and where they're from, and it's just a whole lot to go into it, but at the end of the day, these are tips from me to you guys. I feel like this is definitely for somebody. We're no longer in the stone age of actually walking up to a company and asking for an application to apply for a job. Everything is now virtual. You have to be on LinkedIn, you have to be on Monster, you have to create a username and a password for some kind of portal of some kind of agency or some kind of company to upload your resume, your cover letter, and your skills and your assets. And like at that point, it's like, everything is just digital. And if your resume, your cover letter don't look appropriate or doesn't sound like it's relatable, or if there's any transferable skills to what you're applying to, you're probably not going to get past that first brick wall or gatekeeper of the AI world if you don't have your resume set up in the proper way to get to where you need to get it to. Let me just take a moment to look in the chat. Shout out to Uncommon Central Jose in the room. He said he shared my stream. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Jose. Thank you so much, Third Ward. Third Ward. Yeah, me and the family didn't go live the weekend. I had to go out of town to get some business. Okay, understood, understood. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. But be safe out there. It's decent weather, I think. Yeah, so again, if it was a good 7 month stretch for me, and definitely thank God for all that good stuff. I definitely relied on some of these resources and tools I'm sharing right now. It definitely worked for me. I don't know if you guys believe in it, have tried about it, heard about it. But again, my recruiter I met was excellent. He helped me with my resume. He edited my resume, gave me a few different versions of my resume, gave me a functional resume, gave me, a strict resume, with all my core, heavy experiences. Definitely helped me with, so much, send me to job fairs and open houses virtually and in person. He was super duper freaking supportive, like to the point where I knew eventually working with him I was gonna get linked to a job, and I definitely did. So shout out to Jay. Jay is freaking awesome. Like I definitely owe him lunch and all of that. Jay is amazing. He even sent me out to places where I can get like, clothes and feel confident about myself on the interviews. It was like a really, really an amazing experience. So finding your recruiter is amazing because they give you some direction, help you with even mock interviews, on what to wear, just any little thing that you maybe in your head about, going to an interview or, trying to, get a new job and, feeling like you just can't get the job or just feeling defeated. Like that's what the recruiter is there to do, help you get through all of that. But peace out guys. That's all I got. This is not gonna be an open panel discussion tonight. Um, I think I may open up another live in a few hours. Definitely gotta cut out for a moment. It's definitely dinner time. But thank you guys for popping in. This was, my view, my perspective, my experience on how to get a job in 2024. Again, I'm gonna link how to use ChatGPT to this video. I did a video regarding how to use ChatGPT to finesse your cover letter, your resume. I'm gonna definitely link that to this video, and I'm gonna definitely produce another live stream in a few hours if you guys are up for it. We can just talk openly, freely, and just be an open channel, open platform discussion, about whatever we want to talk about. But until then, peace out, guys. Thank you guys for popping in. I really appreciate the love. Please make sure you subscribe to everybody in the chat. That's Irby Fatal, comments for holding a grown third world Colombian. Of course, me, if you're the cloud game watcher, do me a favor and make that connection, make that commitment. Subscribe. That's it. That's all, guys. Thank you guys for popping in. Again, this is season 3 of Wine and FaceTime. Shout out to the new subs. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out to everybody who came through. Good night. I will catch you guys later if you're around, and if not, it's all good. It's the weekend. It's great weather. Go outside, have some fun, get some fresh air, do something that you love, do something that you like. Do something that you want. Spring is coming and my birthday is coming. So show me love, guys. One love. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.